All right.
Hey, everybody. What's going
Hello.
on, Riddler? Oh, a film critic. Okay.
A pretentious one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is
Aren't
there
they
any
all?
other kind?
Hey, Riddler. Uh, let's see. You got Roger and Ebert, and then you got this guy, whose name is Jaufre Dupont. Ah, I love it. Yes.
Jaufre.
That's a good. I'm eager to see how the AI is gonna pronounce that. Yeah.
It's like the double snooty spelling of Jeffrey.
Yeah. Jaufre. Yeah. And they didn't agree. And like you could tell they were like expressing their own opinion. It was like, okay. They're not just regurgitating some and they both like some interesting stuff. It's like, really? You like that? Like
Huh.
You're a pretentious film critic in the year 2016. Your name is Jaufre Dupont.
Jaufre.
Well, I just agree with Rotten Tomatoes. Whatever they tell me, that's what I think.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes is going to become completely a commercial shill.
Yeah, totally. When you see like the viewers reviews, the score compared to the critic score, it's like, how are they not the same?
Oops. I meant to do this.
You Jaufre Dupont, pretentious film critic. You spend all your time reviewing movies and discussing them with other people who are like you.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have names like the Red Baron or Mr. X. You also talk about movies on the internet. It's called the net. You can't remember what it was called before. You don't want to know. What do you really care?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I accidentally hit the name instead of the prompt.
Oh.
We'll go with that. That'll be the... Yeah. Especially when they block reviews, like, or negative reviews or something. It's like, okay, this is gonna be a big pile of shit then. Even though it has like 100% on Rotten
Disney
Tomatoes
is
for the first couple
releasing a
days.
film called Doctor Strange and you assume it's a remake of one of your favorite films, Doctor Strangelove. After watching the film, you write a passionate, angry review. You claim that Benedict Cumberbatch did a terrible job at impersonating Peter Sellers and that the sorcery had nothing to do with what Doctor Strangelove's supposed to be about. Lots of comic book fans gets mad at your review. They think you're an idiot. You feel bad for making fun of them. You try not to take offense to their insults because they make you laugh. You try to ignore the fact that everyone hates you. Then you watch another movie. A different one. And then another. You decide that
And
you should
another
stop
one.
being so sensitive. So you go back to writing your reviews and enjoying life.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's a healthy way to look at it.
That is very healthy.
Yeah. Wholesome? Yeah. We're done here. He's not poisoned by his critics. The critics of the critic. Nor the plebeians. Because you know better. Stupid plebeians.
Is that like our YouTube channel? It's called The Net.
Oh yeah, I agree
Where
with Riddler. Doctor Strangelove is better. Oh yeah, is that the name of our show? I think so, yeah.
I think so.
we got in so early that we're like, oh, nothing. There's no show called The Net. That'll be our review show's name.
It's so good. Yeah, what do we do? It seems like we got it all figured out. You know, we just keep doing our job. Forget all the haters.
I think Biz had the right idea. We have to encounter a hater that is very persistent.
Yeah. I haven't seen Doctor Strangelove in a long time. It's kind of like a bizarre movie.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it at all?
Nah. I think I started to watch it or something. And I was just like, I kind of feel like I'm in superhero movie fatigue, so.
A random commenter keeps spamming, I'm Spartacus, on your masterpiece of a forum. You find out it is your rival critic Brent Bachner. He has been trying to get you to fight him. You don't see why he would do such a thing since you never fought each other in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
But now you will have to settle this once and for all.
Oh, okay. Why, though? We could just keep it going. He seems to be a lot more upset than we are. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah, okay. Because you asked for it, Besh, now it's gonna happen. And then we're gonna shout, I'm Spartacus. And be like, yeah. We don't even know what that means. Did you not like our Spartacus review? You didn't give any more details. Are you doing a Uwe Boll? Did he fight someone that critiqued this movie?
You organize a boxing match with Brent Bachner. You will fight him and televise the match on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Greater than you don't fight him. Why waste your energy fighting someone else when you could just sit back and enjoy yourself and your newfound fame?
He challenges film critics to actually fight him. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't know. But yeah, I guess that is what we're doing. But the AI is like desperately like, don't do it, man. Don't engage this guy. I feel like it's gonna kill us if we actually try to fight this guy.
The AI is being so wise today.
Yeah. This is
like, just save your energy and relax. Don't fight people.
This is like a PSA of like what to actually do. And then we'll bring in Joffrey's opposite, Jeff Dupes. And Jeff Dupes will fuck everything up. Now see what Jeff Dupes fucks up today. He engages every critic with a hostile attitude and physical violence. Jeff Dupes is in jail now for life for killing a small child that critiqued his Frozen review. Yeah, after its murder spree, it's having an existential moment. It's like, man, how many virtual people am I gonna kill today? How about 0? Oh, now that's the thing that goes over the line. Nobody calls us lame.
Brent Bachner hears about you backing out of the boxing match and begins to troll you super hard on your Twitter account. He calls you lame.
That could be too.
He says you're a loser. He claims you'll never succeed because you lack talent. He says you're stupid. He starts calling you a stupid white boy and tells you that you're a fraud. He makes disparaging remarks about your race. He says you're a racist. He calls you a bigot. He calls you a homophobe.
Okay.
Wow. So the computer knows about Twitter.
I know what we have to do, and yeah, I think it's inspired by Biz here.
What happens? Do we fall into the trap, or do we just be wise and ignore it? Get on with our lives, watch movies, and enjoy ourselves. Wow, this guy's pretty brutal, though. He's really trolling us hard.
I feel like we gotta lean into it, though.
He's trolling us in the most cliche way possible, though. He's just cutting and pasting.
You ask Brent to be the Siskel to your Ebert and join you as a reviewer on your Talking Heads internet movie review show, The Net.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Greater than you fight him. You send a tweet to Brent saying, @Brent_Bachner, I am Spartacus and I am here to kick your ass.
Whoa!
And then you wait. After an
And I
hour,
wait.
you get no response from him. You
Damn.
continue to monitor his Twitter account.
That's amazing.
Cool.
Awesome, yeah.
That's fighting. That's fighting these days. You
Yeah.
just post something.
That's like a bar brawl back in the day. We've just thrown down the gauntlet, the virtual gauntlet. Okay, yeah, let's review. Let's do an old movie review. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 140.
You watch an
in
old
this-
Rocky movie to get you pumped up. You start tweeting him, @Brent_Bachner, I'm Spartacus and I am here to kick your ass.
Ooh,
And
Okay,
then you
that's
wait.
getting old.
After an hour, you get no response from him. You continue to monitor his Twitter account. You watch an old Rocky movie to get you pumped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start tweeting him.
Okay.
During the movie, we're like so focused on getting him to respond that we can't pay attention to any movies.
Yeah.
The one with Jessica Biel, the sequel, or is there a sequel to?
You
Texas
stop
Chainsaw
making
Massacre?
reviews and keep tweeting horrible things to Brent until he responds. @Brent_Bachner at Spartacus,
yeah.
you're Spartacus and you're here to kick my ass. And then you wait. After an hour, you get no response from him.
God
You
damn,
continue
it's
to
been 3
monitor
hours.
his Twitter account. You watch an old Rocky movie to get you pumped up.
Again,
You
we watched the
start
same
tweeting
one.
him. You tell Brent to shut the fuck up.
Oh, here we go. I think Brent responds to
Okay.
that one. I think he's like, "Oh, you're finally cracking here." What publication does he critic for? He's got his own internet TV show called The Net. He can't actually get published because he's not that good of a critic. Neither of them are. Yeah, neither of them are actually Spartacus. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I love The Critic. Oh my god, I would watch that all the time.
Oh yeah, with John Lovitz.
Yeah, he's so funny and his family's so weird and it stinks. I imagine we're that character. And Brent is like who would Brent be in that show? He didn't really have any like super enemies, I guess. He just kind of made an ass of himself. Oh, we have not. I don't think so. Maybe Brent is actually Spartacus. He's doing like a sequel movie that
You
we're
look
gonna
through
review.
Brent's old movie reviews. You find out his favorite movie is Sound of Music. You tweet at him, "Sound of Music licks my balls." You say you hope he dies in a car accident.
Oh god.
After
my
a few
God.
hours, Brent tweets back to you. "Spartacus, you're Spartacus and you're here to kick my ass." And then you wait. After an hour, you get no response from him. You continue to monitor his Twitter account. You watch an old Rocky movie to get you pumped up.
Okay.
We almost have it memorized by how many times we've watched it. What's
This is like
Joffrey's
the
favorite film? It seems like Rocky, I guess.
No, that's just the one to get us psyched up, you know, in the fighting mood.
I guess.
This is like the most realistic story that AI's ever come up with.
Yeah.
There's just someone at home getting angry at their phone.
It's just pulling from like a news article of a Twitter feud that actually resulted in someone getting killed.
Oh, That's the worst. I don't think you can say that on Twitter. I hope you die in a car accident.
No, yeah, he would. I think he would definitely get banned, and I think that's what's going to happen. Local man screams at film. Yeah.
He hasn't really taken the bait, though. He called us like a bunch of names, and then he just ignored us. That hurt. We were so close to just ignoring him and getting on with our life.
Yeah. All right. I think this is pretty evil. Now we're becoming. We were so calm and collected at the beginning of the story, and now we're about to take a dark turn.
Yeah, well, isn't that how it always happens?
Mm-hmm.
And the shame is, these two people would probably get along really well in real life.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah. One person took the wrong turn on, or, yeah. Brent likes mainstream films. Nothing wrong with that, too. It's possible, yeah. Jaufre lost his calmness after seeing Doctor Strange. Oh!
You get banned from Twitter for threatening Brock's life. You create an alternate account pretending to be his ex-wife, and after a week of chatting you get his address and show up to his house yelling at him to come out and fight you, greater than you fight him.
Whoa.
You've got nothing left to lose. You're ready to take him down.
Oh, yeah,
you enter his house and yell at him to meet you outside. You run towards him. You punch him in the face. You knock him out. Then you call the police.
We call the police?
And then we call the police. Yeah.
Dumbass, yeah. Yeah. Da-da-da. We jumped immediately to Rocky 2. We won the fight.
We did it.
He's like, so my ex-wife isn't coming back? Double knockout. No, she's not. It was us the whole time. And we're publishing all your sexual tweets to your ex-wife. Now we have a... Oh! he was married to Ivan Drago, yeah. Okay. Yeah, mainstream, more people are searching for it. It's all going according to plan. Well, that's
you hear Brent say as he lies bleeding on the front lawn, "I'm sorry." You feel emotional. You feel victorious. You feel like you won something.
Yeah, we did win.
Wow, there's no... I thought you would feel some remorse or something. But nothing. It was just, we won. That's it? That's how you win a Twitter fight?
Yeah.
I guess. Huh. I thought there would be like a moment of like self-reflection at least. Nope. I never saw Avatar. I think I tried watching a lot of movies and I just
you find out Brent was married to the actor who played Ivan Drago in Rocky 4. He died shortly after giving birth to their son. The rest of his family disowned him. His wife divorced him too. You felt sad. You feel confused. You feel angry. You feel scared. You feel everything. You feel ashamed. You feel proud. You feel humiliated. You feel happy. You feel pissed off. You feel relieved. You feel sad again.
We're having
Here's
a
a flood of
episode.
emotion.
Yeah, what a waterfall of everything. You feel like you have a dictionary. What a day, what a day. If he dies, he dies. But then we're like, oh god, how cold. He wasn't his character from the movie. Why are we so careless? Dolph Lundgren, yeah. He was also He-Man, yeah, that's right. I knew that one. And he was in Kindergarten Cop 2. For what reason?
There was a 2?
Yes, it was made like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just a total
You
cash
extend your
grab.
hand to Brent to help him get up and say, let's put this behind us. Want to go watch a movie?
Okay.
You leave him there to recover. You walk away feeling better than ever. You decide to give your newfound celebrity another shot. You decide to try your luck at being a comedian. You decide to start a website called Pissed Off White Man, where you make jokes about white people. You think you can pull it off. You begin posting your first joke.
Yeah, what's our first joke? The kids never graduated kindergarten. Yeah, I'd like to think that. Yeah. PissedOffWhiteMan.com. Oh, God. Not the right
we
time
make
for
jokes
it.
about white people. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. That's how we get around just being a terrible... You know what I hate about being a white man? My favorite Rocky story is that before the scene was finalized, Stallone actually decided to fight Dolph for real. He got punched one and knocked out. Really? Oh. I believe it. Yeah. That dude's like a slab of marble. What the hell do you think? That's really shows the overconfidence of Stallone.
Oh, I want to see if the computer comes up with a joke here.
Oh, okay. There we go. A natural follow-up, Bisha. Yeah. I have a feeling I know who the #1 superfan's gonna be.
You post your first joke. Greater than you go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work.
Okay.
You go to work.
You
go to work.
You go
to work.
You
go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work. You go to work.
It's like a montage of us working on the joke, the first joke.
Move, bitch, you go to work. You go to work. You go to work.
You go to work, you go to work.
Joffrey's a workaholic, yeah.
He relates with us. He's like, I'm also a pissed off white man.
Uh-huh.
You get a letter in the mail from your #1 superfan, Sylvester Stallone. He wants to meet you, so you give him your address.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the studio where you used to do stand-up comedy.
Oh.
There are many familiar faces
The
there.
studio.
Stallone stands in front of a mirror looking handsome. He wears a suit and has a cigarette hanging from his mouth.
Oh, he's a
He
smoker.
holds a cigar in his other hand. Hey man, how's it going? Stallone asks. Fine. You answer.
Dude, that's a baller move.
Yeah.
When he's like, he's got a cigar and he's trading off between a cigarette and a cigar.
Just smokes them at the same time. Puts the cigarette in the end of the cigar. I'm having a great day. You're really funny. Your website pissoffwhiteman.com.
Yeah.
You're a fan of my movies?
You know why his face is like that?
Because he got it, when it came out, when he was born, right?
Yeah. He was like forceps.
Yeah, and
it like pinched a nerve or something. So half of his face is numb.
Yeah.
And droopy like that.
Yep. Are you more of a fan of Stallone, or is he a bigger fan to you? Well, we can like fangirl out right now.
Yeah, I think he's probably a bigger fan of us. You know, we just watched this movie to get pumped up.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Okay.
We should probably take this opportunity to read him a review of Rocky #1 that we wrote.
Yeah, well, I feel like maybe after. Let's see how that goes. This is Stallone in 2006, yeah.
Okay.
Stallone has a blast with you and asks you to direct Rambo V afterwards. Stallone gives you some advice. Don't worry, if anyone finds out what you did, they'll kill you.
What?
You laugh. Yeah, but that would probably happen anyway, right? Besides, I'm not really a big star anymore. They only need me to play Rambo now. Stallone nods.
Wow,
true,
very true.
True.
Wait, yeah. Wow. You share your fanfic of Rocky 1 as a Shakespearean tragedy, yeah. Okay. What did we do? Like what we did to... Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's a friend of Brent, or we told him about that whole... mishap.
Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to say. They'll kill us.
You tell him everything wrong with the Rambo series. You feel good about yourself. You feel confident. You feel powerful. You feel great. You go home. You eat pizza. You drink beer. You watch TV. You sleep. A month passes and you don't have any problems anymore.
Hey.
You send out more Rambo movies. You get more money. You get more fame. You get more respect. You feel euphoric. You feel alive.
Euphoric?
Wow, we feel euphoric and alive.
Okay.
That was good. That's all we had to do was shit on Rambo to Rocky.
Yeah.
Everything goes good from there.
I think we're getting too confident now.
Yeah.
You do things in groups of 5 or more, yeah.
And we get money from sending out Rambo movies. And we get famous. Maybe we're doing like reviews of them. That's got to be like the worst job for someone mentally, is being a critic, because you're just all day you're trying to figure out what's wrong with things.
Rambo 9 Return of the Cyber Commissioner.
You write Rambo 6 and instead of calling Stallone, you should up and try to convince people that you are the new face of action movies. You feel like you've made progress. You feel like you're getting somewhere. You feel like you're making a difference. You feel like you're doing something meaningful. You feel like you're living your purpose. You feel like you're helping others. You feel like you're changing the world. You feel like you're saving civilization.
Okay. Have Rambo die in the last scene. Yeah, let's kill it off. I feel like Stallone gets a call. He's like, what? You made a Rambo 6 and I wasn't in it? What the hell? I'm gonna fight you now.
That's pretty good impression.
Thanks.
What was this other guy's name? Brent? Brock?
Brockner? Yeah,
Brent. I know it's Brent.
Yeah. Brent Bachner. Oh.
You star in the next Rambo movie. You think
Rambo
it has
7.
gone well, until you read a negative review of the movie written by Brent. The reviews were bad. People hated it. It was
Oh.
terrible. You felt
Ugh.
embarrassed. You didn't want to disappoint them by being a failure. You had to prove everyone wrong. You went back to your trailer and started writing another one of your shitty movies.
Okay, AI is like starting to go on Brent's side. But I was subverting expectations, yeah. I did what the people didn't expect me to do, and that's good writing. I think there was like an interview about Breaking Bad where people were like predicting things that were happening, and Vince, I think they were talking about, yes, it was something about subverting expectations and stuff. He's like, yeah, then you should just let him feel good about it. Like, what, am I going to change the whole script just to match what? It's like, yeah, it's logical. So it's like, if someone guesses it, good, yeah. Doesn't make it any less, like, impactful that a random person on the internet guessed it. Which is so crazy that they, like, they changed these things. Like, oh, someone guessed it on the internet, so I gotta do something else. It's like, no, just let that person have it.
I think you're right. That's like the Sonic, how they redid Sonic. They should have just left it. They made it worse.
Yeah. And you know who suffers? Those VFX artists that had to redo all that shit. They knew it sucked, but
Yeah.
they
They
can't
all
say
got
anything.
paid twice.
Yeah. Well, no, they probably had to work a bunch of overtime because those things are like fixed scope. Yeah. It's so stupid.
Go back and write one of your shitty movies.
Yeah. Right in Rambo's bastard son from distant future of 2299. Yeah, we could do that. How about it? He's trying to be Terminator. He's like, I could be Terminator. Okay, yeah.
I just wanted to say
See
you
what
go
I-
to work.
See what
You
it-
go
yeah.
to work writing another movie script. This time you use a different writer.
Oh.
You feel like you're finally making progress. You feel like you're becoming successful.
Yeah.
You feel like you're making a difference. You feel like you're living your purpose. You feel like you're changing the world. You feel like
Wow.
you're saving civilization. You write another movie script. This time you use a different writer.
Okay. So
Guy's on a roller coaster.
yeah, and that's a good sign. That's a sign that you're gonna have a hit movie. Is when you have 3 writers and the movie hasn't even started production yet.
Yeah, that's right. As long as the producer feels like you're saving civilization, that's how you know you're on the right track.
Yeah, we got friends at Paramount or something.
Wow.
Is Kathleen Kennedy behind this? Maybe.
I don't know who that is.
You know her if you saw her.
Oh, okay, okay.
She's the president of Lucasfilm. Which that's another thing. They were like going so deep on the Star Wars trilogy, or like spin-offs. They were gonna have like 12 Star Wars movies, and then Solo bombed, and they're like, never mind. Actually, and they scaled it way back. It's like,
really?
Yeah, like why would you make that far of an investment when the new trilogy isn't even finished? I guess like Rogue One did okay, and then yeah.
See, Rogue One was the one I didn't really care for that much.
It was okay, but you knew they were gonna press the reset button. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when a bad film is clearly not going to get a sequel and has a cliffhanger ending. Oh yeah, that's they were way too confident that they were going to get that follow-up. Yeah, I liked Rogue One. Yeah, it was a nice self-contained story.
I didn't think it was bad. It was just one of those movies I was like, you know, you start looking at your watch, you're like, is this over soon?
This is 2006. It was definitely Weinstein. Oh boy, yeah. He's our in. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see.
I do like how Lucasfilms has made like video games. Like they used to make a lot for like DOS and stuff.
Yeah. Lucas Games or whatever it's called. Their game division dissolved though. I think it got bought by someone else, and now I forget who has the rights now, but that was kind of sad. But also
That's
they weren't making anything recently, so
yeah. Okay, so it turns out the reason why this movie bombed is because we wrote it. And now we gotta solve that one problem. We're gonna write a movie and we're gonna get a different writer. But we feel good about it.
try to expose Weinstein and get thrown out of the industry. Oh, that would be interesting.
You write a script that puts Rambo into a Star Wars standalone film.
Right.
You keep the script the same otherwise, but just put it in space.
Don't change
you
anything
call
else.
it Rambo in Space. It's a success. You feel like you've made progress. You feel like you're getting somewhere. You feel like you're making a difference. You feel like you're becoming successful. You feel like you're making a difference.
Okay,
you feel like you're living your purpose.
We get it.
You feel like you're changing the world.
Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it.
That's amazing. Rambo in space.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, I feel like we're our own favorite. We're our own critic. That's like, yeah, we can do it. Yeah, regardless, even when bad things happen, we're doing it. We're making a difference. And it's a success, so let's just keep doing this bad thing. Make a prequel about Rambo's childhood. It's 3 hours long. Yeah. Where he's just like, Dad, can I have a lollipop? Shut up! And he gets backhanded. I'm gonna kill everybody. Rambo versus Jar Jar Binks, yeah. What? That doesn't even make
You
no
read
sense.
a review of Rambo in Space, written by your old enemy Brent. He writes a review that says, Rambo as space licks balls.
No, Rambo
You
in
feel
space.
humiliated. You feel angry. You feel depressed. You feel lonely. You feel empty. You feel dead inside. You feel alone. You feel scared. You feel tired. You feel defeated. You feel hopeless. You feel powerless.
Okay.
You feel lost. You feel...
Okay.
You cry for years, you cry for months. Oh my god, yeah.
And it's such an empty review.
Yeah. It's not even... It doesn't make sense. Grammatical errors. It's only 5 words long, but it hit us really hard. Die of emotional exhaustion, yeah. I feel like your Xanax ran out. Yeah, Bisha, I also read that fan theory that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord, a secret Sith Lord.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
That was like there's a movie review about like the Star Wars, one of the prequels, and the review is longer than the movie.
Yeah,
and it's hilarious.
It's probably the Red Letter Media one, right?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah,
and
love those guys.
Love how, yeah, they're saying like Lucas is claiming this is a kid's film, and then there's like overly complicated politics in it.
All right.
You know, Stallone, he wrote 7 movies before Rambo.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Where are those scripts?
I don't know. It's probably the ones he uses now, like the one with the old guys who have guns or whatever that movie is.
Oh, yeah. The bin, probably. Yeah. He probably threw them away. Yeah. Oh, my.
You go to Brent's house and demand he take back his bad review. He refuses. You go to his family's house and threaten to burn down their house too.
Whoa!
They refuse. Your life feels meaningless.
They refuse?
You live in fear. You feel trapped. You feel sad. You feel confused. You feel lonely. You feel angry. You feel depressed. You feel afraid. You feel lonely. You feel lonely. You feel lonely.
Oh.
You feel lonely.
They refuse to catch fire. Yeah, what are they made of? Asbestos? Haha! My mom and my dad are fire retardant. That's another notch. Let me review your revenge plot. It licks my balls. At least there won't be a Jar Jar standalone film. Well, now you've willed it into the possibility of existence. You either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. Yeah, we've lived way too long. If we should have started a new story, 35 minutes ago when we were on our moral high ground. Now we're way low. Yeah. Make a movie about Brent's fire-resistant parents. Bob Bad, the Jar Jar Binks story.
You graffiti Brent licks balls on the front of his house.
Yeah.
Greater than you go to the police. You decide to go to the police because you know they can help.
Oh.
You walk over to the local police station and ask if you can speak to someone who works there. You see a woman working at the desk. She looks at you and smiles. Hello, Mr. Dupont. My name is Officer Kiltica.
Whoa!
Kiltica.
I think... And saving the universe. Why always, when we do, like, hood rat shit to Brent's house, do we call the police? Like, we think the police are gonna help us on our revenge, our petty revenge?
Yes, but
so stupid,
if you think you're in the right, of course you would call the police.
Yeah,
right?
I guess. Yeah.
It's like those women
if
who,
in your mind,
they want.
Yeah.
It's like those people who want to talk to the manager, and then they call the police because they think they're right. Yes, I wrote "lick my balls" on his house. It's because he was a jerk to me. You should arrest him.
Yeah, get him in jail. Get him out of here. Officer, these people refuse to catch fire.
And we were so close at the beginning to just realizing our own like inner peace. And then it's evolved into this. Officer Kieltica. Maybe she'll set us straight, but maybe not. And I like to think that Brent is probably like remarried and has like a, you know, a nice life. And
yeah, I feel like he's moved on. He's grew to be the bigger person in the story. Twitter is hell of a drug for sure. Yeah.
You ask Officer Kieltica to dinner and tell her all about how much you hate Brent and his stupid reviews.
Yeah.
She agrees. After dinner, she tells you that you can come in anytime you'd like.
Oh.
You enter the building and find yourself in an office area. There is a table with several chairs across from it.
That's good.
The door is open, so you walk over to it. There is a large window which faces into the night sky. In the middle of the room is a small table covered in papers.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. I think we might be thinking the same thing. Does she point to the empty cell and say, go in anytime you want? Yeah. That's it. Yes, yep. Uh-huh. That is what I was thinking.
You look at the papers and they are all movie reviews written by Brent. Some are positive, some are negative, some are neutral. All of them say the same thing: Rambo sucks. You sit down and start reading through the reviews. I'm not going to do anything about this, you think as you continue reading the reviews. Then you hear a voice behind you. Hey, stop right there.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Are we being set up? Is this a setup? Who is it?
Oh. Whoopi. I think it was the officer.
You blind by rage, you take Officer Kieltica's firearm and squad car and race to Brent's house. When you arrive, you find him sitting on the couch smoking a cigarette.
Oh no.
What, you shout. Stop right there, I need to talk to you. You turn around and see Brent standing there holding a pistol.
Uh-oh.
Look, I don't give a shit what you did or said to me before today.
Wow. This is turned into like Reservoir Dogs almost.
Yeah.
Like Pulp Fiction kind of movie.
Yeah. Or it's like that movie with John Travolta where he plays Moose. Moose is in the house. Where he follows the... Not to spoil that movie, but... At least hand them a revolver so you can handle it like Western. Yeah, I feel like that needs to... But we might be too angry. You used to write bad reviews for bad films for fun. Yeah. There's something about bad films that's just...
You cry and yell, tell me what you really think about Rambo in space.
Oh.
Brent doesn't respond, he just stares at you. He slowly walks up to you and points the gun at you. Don't move, I'll explain everything later. Now let's get out of here. You scream, what the fuck is going on?
Whoa, yeah.
Then you realize what you have done. You have committed murder.
Oh no, what you say? Oh, no, it goes well.
Please explain.
Yeah.
When did we commit murder?
Yeah, who did we kill? It didn't say. Yeah, maybe we were so blinded by rage that we pulled the trigger without even knowing. You murdered Rambo's pride.
Or he's like, there's some kind of conspiracy going on that he's in on, and he's like, who gives a fuck about the movie stuff? Like, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't think we killed him.
Tell the officer was
he's got a gun in our face.
Yeah, I think we killed him though. I'm gonna track it. It's ambiguous. But I think we killed him.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have killed him, you would have called the cops. Oh, interesting. Well,
you confess your murder of Brent to Officer Kiltica. She asks why you killed him. You reply, because he was a loser. Because I wanted to change the world. Officer Kiltica takes your confession very seriously.
Yeah.
She sends you home with a warning. Years pass.
What?
That's right, a warning.
What? Years pass. Oh my god! Could we be any more guilty of this?
Okay.
Is it because she loves us? Evil tunes, oh boy. Me and Ellen have been watching a lot of Tubi turds. Because Tubi's got unimaginable amount of just terrible movies that I've been trying to sift through. Of course it has a sequel. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like who's funding these movies, and then who's funding, like, Ginger Dead Man has the first one. It was like, this is awful, they're never gonna make another one. There's like 9 Ginger Dead Mans. All on Tubi, by the way. And only the first one has Gary Busey, and he's only in it for like 5 minutes. And the Evil Bong films, yeah, that I have not watched any of them, but I'm just like, this looks bad. This must be like a front from some money laundering operation, because it makes 0 sense. But doesn't like a front operation need to at least make their money back? You need to be in like a cash-heavy business. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Worst for me was Jack and Jill. Yeah, I can't even make it through that. Joffrey confessed to murder, just got a warning. Them's the breaks. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, he was kind of a douche. So.
Oh, I disagree right there. Oh, I cannot. It's just so much ad placement.
You have started writing movie reviews as a ghostwriter for Brent. You assume his identity and write an explosive movie review called Rambo in Space Does Not Lick Balls, and run it in the New York Times.
Oh no!
The review is a huge hit and gets lots of publicity.
What?
You also write some other reviews for Brent. One called The Biggest Loser is Still a Bunch of Pussies, and another called Why Don't We Just Kill All Men and Make Peace with Nature. Both of these reviews are equally popular. Years pass, you begin to notice a disturbing trend.
Oh my god!
Wow!
The Biggest Loser is still a bunch of pussies! That's the best! And also, why don't we just kill all men and make peace with nature? We're a man!
That was it.
What a weird...
That was a great t-shirt.
Oh, those are both amazing. Years pass. You began to notice a disturbing trend. You began to notice now? A disturbing trend now?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Let's see if this works. I've seen other on the subreddit, a lot of people like to ask it for things, and it seems to do well with coming up with a list of things. So let's see.
Yeah, I want to hear some other reviews that we wrote. Oh, Manos, Hands of Fate. That was on the Mystery Science Theater 3000. I saw that one. That was hard to watch, even with people making fun of it. Like really slow.
Let's see if this does.
You keep writing reviews. Here is a list of your most popular review headlines.
Come on.
Rambo is a loser, Rambo is a pussy, Rambo is a loser, Rambo is a pussy, Rambo is a loser, 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 Rambo is a loser,
We bit the
Rambo
hand that fed us. Wow, what the hell? Rambo is a loser, Rambo is a loser, Rambo is a loser.
Wow, that's our most popular review.
Let's see. Another idea for a shirt? Yeah, just all lined down. Oh, whoops. Yeah, your
most famous review by far was Rambo was a loser, Rambo is a pussy, Rambo is a loser, 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 Rambo is a...
It's stuck in a loop. I feel like I gotta revert that. He's a pussy and a loser. Yeah. I still just can't believe the Biggest Loser. Why would he care? Also, I guess most of those people gained the weight back. You wake up in front of your computer and start smelling of whiskey and regret, yeah. Rambo was a loser, Rambo was a loser. And what did Rambo... He only did good things for us. We've become a fat, disgruntled internet critic.
Oh, yeah, that's where I'm... Yeah.
You notice a disturbing trend that your negative reviews are more popular than your positive reviews.
Interesting.
What have you become? Are your reviews creating a new kind of society? Is this the end of civilization? Or is this just the beginning of something worse?
Well, all those could be yes.
Yes.
I mean, it seems so harmless until you realize we got away with murder.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have a change here. No, you got a warning.
No, that's true. We didn't get away.
Okay, I think.
All right.
Everyone. You think so hard on metaphor actually hits you in the face. Yeah.
You reflect on your life and realize how you have become a big sack of shit. You write a review titled, "I'm Sorry," where you review your own life and apologize to everyone you've wronged. It becomes extremely popular and gets tons of attention. Years pass.
Okay.
You write a review titled, "The World Isn't So Bad," and run it in the New York Times.
Hey.
It's even better than your previous one. People are loving it. Years pass. Years pass. Your ghostwriting career has taken off.
All right. Hey, look at that.
That's pretty wholesome.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we did so much horrible shit though that it can't be redeemed.
Yeah.
But it worked out for him. You get a comment on a review saying the plot of your life is slow and a 4 out of 10. Yeah. What is that? Derivative. Yeah. I like that. Let's copy that actually. Let's have them devolve. The ghostwriting is not wholesome. Well. It steals works from actual ghosts. Yep.
You get a comment on the review saying, "The plot of your life is slow and derivative, 4/10." You look at the author, but you already know who it is. Brent. You burst into tears and yell, "Don't kill him."
Whoa, what? Oh, we're talking to ourselves now. We've truly broken as a person and splintered into some psychopathic, bipolar monster. The ghosts have to unionize, and since some of them are dead miners, they're really good at it. Oh, yeah. Is Brent still alive? Yeah, I don't think we killed him. We tried, but... Oh, no, we did shoot him. Yeah, damn. Well, yeah. Oh, this is an actual ghost review. Yeah. So this is a ghost Brent. That's a good point.
Our... He's using Twitter from the other side. That would be worse than actually like having a haunted house. It's just having a ghost haunt you on Twitter.
Yeah. I think this is it though. Brent had a good life, yeah. Yeah, we could have a Christmas story.
You realize that Brent is already dead. Then you look behind and see he has become a ghost. Brent vows to haunt you for the rest of your life. A few years pass. You write a review titled, "My Life Wasn't So Bad Anyway," and run it in the New York Times.
Oh, wow.
It gets rave reviews. Years pass. You write a review titled, "Hollywood Sucks," and run it in the New York Times. It gets rave reviews.
Okay.
Years pass.
Okay. I think that's a good place to end. Hollywood sucks.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story. If you're part of the hype train or you're part of the production, either way, Hollywood does suck sometimes, yep. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. See you tomorrow at 8. Bye. Have a good night. Oh, tell your stepdads. Let's get some more followers. We're so close. Tell your critics. Yeah. Good night, everybody.